Chicken sauce.
Have you pronounced it, or should it be Jacob?
A little bit. If you're listening, Steve, get in contact.
I couldn't give a toss.
This is Fando Football, the home for football fans far and wide. And we're taking the focus from the players and putting it onto the fans. And we're here at Selhurst Park tonight to ask Crystal Palace and Man United fans a set of game show style questions. Let's see how they do. I'm here with Emma, who's a huge Crystal Palace fan. Emma, how are you doing?
I'm very cold, JD.
I'm also very cold indeed. Now, Emma, tell me, what does Crystal Palace mean to you?
I think the fact that it's going to be about -4 tonight and it takes me an hour and a half minimum each way to get here on a Wednesday night when I hope this ages terribly, but when we're about to get royally done over by United, I think that speaks more than a million words about what Palace means to me.
I could not agree more. I'm here with Steve, who's a huge Man United fan. Steve, how you doing?
Very well, thank you, yeah.
Now, Steve, what does Man United mean to you?
Well, we're here on a Wednesday night, 9 days after it was rearranged, and I've been to Palace, I don't know, maybe 35, 40, 45 times with United. So yeah, still coming, despite my tender years and ageing bones. So yeah, but I still love it as a stadium. I still think it's great. It's a shame that it's still got outside toilets here, but you know.
Kind of everything. We're going to play your contracts like it's like play your cards right, higher or lower with Palace transfer fees. Make sense?
Yep.
We're going to start off with Mamadou Sakho from Liverpool to Palace is 26 million. That's your marker.
Okay.
So can you tell me Benteke from Liverpool to Palace, higher or lower than 26 million?
Higher, he was like 30.
I've got here 27, but you are correct. It is higher. Well done.
With add-ons.
Exactly. You've got to remember the add-ons. Right. So now we're going to have Ebere Eze from QPR to Palace, higher or lower than 27 million?
Lower. To steal at like 13.
I've got here 19.5, but even that's a steal.
The add-ons, you see, I overcorrected.
But even that is a steal for Eze.
It's an absolute bargain.
So your 19.5 is your marker. You've now got Odsonne Edouard from Celtic to Palace, higher or lower than 19.5?
Higher, I want to say 22.
I've got 14 million down here, so it's a bargain.
That is a bargain. Shrewd business.
Indeed.
More of that, please, Mr. Chairman.
If you're listening, Steve, get in contact. We've now got my favourite Palace player ever, Yohan Cabaye. What a man he was. From PSG to Palace, higher or lower than 14 million?
I think he was lower. I think he was another bargain.
Correct. It was £10 million. What a bargain.
I'd pay that out of my own pocket.
I would too. What a man he was. Your final one is Jeff Schlupp. Underrated player in my opinion. From Leicester to Palace, higher or lower than 10 million?
Higher.
It was 12 million. Congratulations. Well done. What a score. Proud of yourself?
What do I win?
Right, we're going to play your contracts right. So it's like play your cards right, higher or lower, but with Man United transfer fees. Okay, make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, here we go. Your marker is Rafael Varane from Real Madrid to Man United, 34 million. That's your starter, okay? So can you tell me, when Juan Mata joined from Chelsea to Man United, was it higher or lower than 34 million?
I think he was less than that, lower.
It was higher, 37.1.
Oh, okay.
So then the next one is Eric Bailly from Villarreal to Man United, higher or lower than 37.1 million?
That has to be lower, surely.
Correct, 30 million for Eric Bailly. Worth it?
Oh, he was great to watch. You just had a mistake in him every game.
So your next player is Luke Shaw from Saints to Man United, higher or lower than 30 million?
He was more.
He was lower, 27.
Yeah, but they didn't figure into the Nando's contract that he needed when he came.
Yeah.
That with add-ons, that was a lot more.
Yeah, we haven't got add-ons unfortunately, so you might be right with that one. Anyway, 27 million's your marker now.
Right, okay, yeah.
Rio Ferdinand from Leeds to Man United, big transfer that was.
This one, no.
Higher or lower than 27?
Rio was higher than 27 million, yeah.
Correct, 30 million for Rio.
It was more the era that I can start to remember.
Here we go. Okay, well, unfortunately, we go a little bit further forward for Memphis Depay, your last one from PSV to Man United, higher or lower than 30 million?
I would have thought he has to be. We've probably paid a ridiculous amount for him. I'm going to go higher.
You are higher, but only by 1 million. It was 31 million.
I was going to say that.
Were you?
No.
Do you know what, Steve? You've done really well there. Well done.
It was shocking.
We're now going to play Who Are You? I'm going to ask you 5 questions. It's a Palace player you've got a name, past or present. They start off hard, they get easier. You get 5 points for the first one, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sense?
Perfect.
Here we go. Your first question is, I've appeared in commercials for Chicken Sauce, Chicken Tonight, Nescafe and Ladbrokes, amongst others.
Chicken sauce?
Apparently. I think that's a typo in the script.
Chicken sauce made out of chicken, that sounds disgusting. He's been in Ladbrokes adverts, righty.
It's Ian Wright. You go 5
One
points.
feels
Well
like chicken
done. That
tonight.
is incredible Palace knowledge.
Thanks.
We're now going to play Who Are You? So I've got 5 clues about a Man United player. They get start harder, they get easier. 5 if you get it first, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? It is gettable, and I'll give you a big clue. He currently plays for Man United. Okay, it's a big clue there. The first clue is I'm not known by my real first name, which is Jacob.
Have you pronounced it, or should it be Jacob?
It is Jacob, but I was surprised by this one. This is the hardest one.
Jacob.
Would you go on for a 4-pointer?
Sure.
Up until 16 for 4 points. Up until 16, I played as midfield but switched position.
Wan-Bissaka?
It's not, unfortunately. For 3 points before the 2022 World Cup, I'd scored more World Cup knockout games than Ronaldo and Messi combined.
More games or scored more goals?
Scored more goals.
In a World Cup?
Knockout rounds.
In the knockout round of the World Cup? Rashford?
It's not. I'll give you a 2-pointer. Old Jacob Rashford.
No, it's not. I don't know. Who else have got picked?
Came
not Maguire. No. Harry Maguire.
Jacob Harold Maguire.
Oh, is he still with us?
Well, you got 2.5 points there,
I
Steve.
can only think of the only one. 2.5 points. Okay.
Final round is possession. It's a quick fire round. You're going to have multiple choice
pressure's on.
to get as many as you can in 30 seconds. Palace-related questions. How do you think you'll do?
Oh, feeling the pressure a bit, but
What score do you reckon you'll get?
form's on my side. I've been doing all right so far, so I'll go for 3.
I like that. That'll be a very good score. Your time starts now. The 2018-19 season saw Palace knocked out of the League Cup by which team? Newport, Forest or Colchester?
Colchester.
It was Colchester. How many Palace players were selected in the 26-man squads for the FIFA 2022 World Cup? 1, 2 or 3?
The England squad.
No, just in general.
Oh, sorry. Are you Anderson?
Yep, that's it.
Cool.
It was 2. What is the name of Crystal Palace's mascot? Bright and Bright the Eagles, Stephen Allen the Eagles, or Pete Naz the Eagles?
Pete and Alice.
Correct. How many senior caps did Will Zaha get for England? I'm out of time. Sorry, that's really unfair.
No, 0, because it was under 21, so I got that wrong.
What happened there was I started reading the Man United questions halfway through, so that's why we stalled a little bit. You scored 4. You should be really proud of that score.
I'd like to thank my family, the academy, the Palace fan base,
And Ian Wright.
and Ian Wright, and Pete and Alice.
We're going to play possession. It's a multiple choice game. 30 seconds to get as many questions about Man United as you can, Steve. Do you feel confident?
No, not unless it's the 70s, 80s or 90s.
Looking at no, unfortunately it's not. Sorry.
Right, go on.
But we'll give it a best go. Here we go. What is the name of Man United's mascot? Fred the Red, Ned the Red or Fergie the Red?
All right, Fred the Red.
Correct. Man United met Crystal Palace in the FA Cup final in 2016. Who scored the winning goal for United? Martial, Lingard or Mata?
I think that was Jesse Lingard.
It was, unfortunately, Jesse Lingard. How many Crystal Palace current and Man United players have both signed for the club? 2, 3 or 4?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It is 3. For how many current Man United players were selected in the 26-man squad for the 2002 World Cup? 15, 16 or 14?
I couldn't give it to us. It's not no interest to me whatsoever.
It's 14.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that one. So, Steve, you scored 1, 2,
100%.
3.
And I got the 3 players.
You 4, sorry, you scored 4.
Yeah.
That's a cracking score.
So, is it cash the prize or are you transferring
Steve,
it?
thanks for joining us. Well, there you have it. Looks like the Palace fans came out on top tonight. Make sure you're following the Fando, and we'll see you again soon.